CACTV presents Let's Get Baked. And here with this week's recipe is your host, Ashlylnn Bostick.
Hello, welcome to Let's Get Baked. I'm your host, Ashlylnn Bostick, and today I'm going to teach you how to make two different types of brownies. So first, we're just going to start with one family-size box of chocolate fudge brownies. And if you have a family favorite that you like to use or just a recipe that you really like, you can totally use that instead. So we're just going to empty all this in here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and follow along with the instructions on the box. So we're going to add 2/3 cup of oil. And if you just get an eye level with it, then it makes it a lot easier so there's no distortion in what you see and what's actually in there. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in. And then we're going to add our water. I'm just using bottled water because I really like filter. So we're going to do the same thing on this one, get eye level with it. And then we're going to add this. It's a 1/4 cup of water. Then we're going to go ahead and start mixing it up. Oh, nope, we're actually going to add 2 more eggs. And you want to make sure not to get any of the shells in there, but if you do, there's no shame in having to dig them out. So we're just going to mix all of this together. And the two types of brownies that I'm going to tell you all about today includes one chocolate peanut butter fudge brownie, and that's inspired by my sister because she loves anything with peanut butter, anything with chocolate, she's totally down for it. And then the second one that I'm going to make is a cheesecake brownie, and that's inspired by my stepdad. He makes a bomb cheesecake, so I try to channel that whenever I'm making these. So it takes a while to get everything on the sides and stuff, but just scrape it down. All right. You want to get all the lumps out, just push your spatula or your spoon or whatever you're using to the bottom of the pan and it'll help get all of them out. And if you have a KitchenAid mixer or a hand mixer, then you can totally use that. Alright, so now that we have our batter mixed, we're going to go ahead and prepare our 2 pans that we're going to use today. So I'm just using 2 loaf pans. And what I'm going to do is spray them with Pam cooking spray. You don't have to use a brand or anything. It's totally fine if you, some people just do Crisco and butter on a napkin and then they rub it around in there. But if you could just do a thin layer and get all the sides. Alrighty. So now that we have our batter done and we have our pans oiled, we're going to go ahead and add the unique characteristics to each of the brownies. First, we are going to go to a quick commercial break, and then whenever we're back, we're going to put all the brownie batter in and get going. Thank you. We'll be back here in just 1 second.
Try Smooch Lipstick for a rich matte lip color. Smooch Lipstick is non-transferable. There's a large range of long-lasting colors. XOXO!
welcome back. So before the break, we mixed up our brownie batter and we got our pans ready so we won't have anything sticking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our family-sized brownie mix and we're just gonna split it in between both of the pans. So just do half. And come over here and do some more. And another little tip, if you wear an apron like the one I have on, then it will be really easy to get away from making your brownies without having brownie batter everywhere. So since we are using one for both of the brownies, we're gonna go ahead and just try to scrape everything that we've got in the bowl. All right, I think that's good. All right, so now that we've got our brownie batter into each of our pans, we are going to do our peanut butter fudge brownie. So we've got our batter in here, and we have 1 cup of melted peanut butter. You can just put it in the microwave, do like 15-30-second intervals, and it won't take much time at all to get it melted. So you can just pour this throughout here. Just get all of it, all that peanut butter goodness. All right, and then what to add with the brownies and peanut butter would be more chocolate and peanut butter. So we have 1/2 cup of Reese's Cups. So we're just gonna sprinkle these on top also. And then we have 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips because this obviously needs more chocolate. And you just sprinkle that on top, and then you've got your brownie, your peanut butter, your Reese's, and your chocolate, so my sister would be totally in love. So that's all for this one. And then for our last one, we're gonna do a cream cheese brownie. And so what I have here is half of a 8-ounce block of cream cheese, so 4 ounces, and then 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and then some vanilla. So you just take a spoonful. You can dab some over here, and a little here, and a little here. All right, once you got all that in there, you can take the same spoon that you had and you can just kind of swirl through. And this is when you have the opportunity to get a little creative, and you can do a little bit of a marbled look on here. And then it also lets you mix it into the brownie batter a little bit. All right. So once you have that, it gives a little bit of a marbled look to it. So you just have your oven at 350 for these, and then you do 20 minutes on each of them. And after that, this is what your finished product will look like. And if you want to check out my website, bakedbostick.com, you'll have this recipe and anything else that we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. But thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. And keep getting baked.